Namaste to the divine in you. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me here. So today's message is about your ancestors. So if you didn't subscribe to this channel yet, subscribe now as you are going to be receiving mind-blowing information coming from divine in the upcoming videos. Do share also if you want someone else to know about this information. So let's begin. Your ancestors are asking you for help. So let's understand who exactly are our ancestors and why are they asking our help. So our ancestors are our loved ones who have passed on to other dimensions, or if I state in the earthly term, they have left their physical bodies. They do exist energetically too. They can be your recent passed on loved ones, or maybe from any past generations of your bloodlines. Meaning, they can be as old as 700 years old ancestors or any recent past on loved ones. So, are we our own ancestors in any ways? Yes, we are our own ancestors in diverse ways. Firstly, by carrying their skills, life experiences, and impressions, we carry them in our body, mind, and soul. Like someone's family has particular skill set of having a highly innovative mind, and it's running from generation to generation. These are the gifts to the bloodline from their ancestors. Secondly, we have physical manifestation of their genes in our DNA, which shows their marks on our body, like a physical resemblance to our grandparents. Like sometimes you may get a compliment like you have same height as your father, or the color of your eyes are on your great great grandfather, etc. So your genes are carrying your ancestral line. Thirdly, we take birth as our own ancestral child, irrespective of your belief in death or rebirth. For example, we choose in this universe where we live on the earth to become our own child. But in another universe, as I shared in my multidimensional video, that we have many universes in our single Milky Way, we play a different role as a parent. Our soul is the same across the universes, and it got divided into 7 parts at the time of birth to go to different dimensions and reality in the same or different universes. If you want to know more about it, you can check my video of RV multidimensional. That's how you become your own ancestors too. So now the next question is, where do they live? They live near and around us until they receive enlightenment, as they have not found their freedom, irrespective of what ritual we do for them on their freedom on the earth. Your ancestors are still attached to the earth and yet to complete their karma. As you know, the dimensions are running parallel, although space and time are linear. Our ancestors are part of our reality on earth. Currently, third dimension where we live and fourth dimension where our ancestral energies live due to energetic upgrade and disturbances in the earth. Third dimension and fifth dimension, which is a higher dimension where higher planes of consciousness stay, are merging at a higher rate. In a quantum reality, our unhealed ancestors live on fourth dimension. That is why they can only access to the dimensions which are lower than fourth dimension, meaning they can access only third dimension, second dimension, and lower than that. These lower dimensions usually we call them as hell on earth. Why do ancestors need our help? This is the question. So this is a very crucial information. Many of you might be having experience of your loved one around you. You may be seeing them in dreams and maybe thinking about them and able to connect with them, receive their messages, their good days, bad experiences. You may be wondering that how these ancestors are approaching you. Are they real? Are you experiencing them really? I would say yes. They are approaching you for your help. Many of your ancestors are also not aware of the fact that we need help from you, the third dimension beings. But the higher spiritual beings and ascending masters, as their guides, are pushing them to go asking for the help. But why do they need help? And for what? So let's understand This is happening since thousands of years, that our parents and grandparents or grandparents and higher hierarchy of parents in both the maternal and paternal side have same patterns of in terms of behavior, mindset, wealth, or any other area of life, like business, emotional patterns like anger, diseases like cancer, diabetes, wealth, facing difficulty in money, health challenges, genetic issues. These all are going generation to generation and carrying human patterns in them. They basically carry the energy of your ancestors. If humans don't release these patterns or challenges, these patterns they stay the same, and ancestors are stuck with them for lifetimes. So, for easier understanding, suppose your ancestors used to be angry, and anger is a pattern in your bloodline. So, until you choose to heal that pattern of anger, their energy will be stuck with you here on the earth. To release these patterns, the drama of death and rebirth happens. You may ask, why don't they release their patterns and get healed by themselves? But it's not easy for them, as they are not able to find many possibilities of rebirth due to birth control policies on earth. They need a physical body to come on earth. Moreover, like many of us, some of them are not even aware of the fact that they are stuck in fourth dimension and they need the healing for freedom. So they are living like the lost souls on the dimension. On the same dimension, many so-called negative energies also stay, and those irritate and overpower your ancestors also. They have no choice but to surrender to them. That's why a lot of ascended masters are approaching and guiding these ancestral energies to take help from you and guiding you to release them from yourself for their universal freedom. So if you're not able to heal yourself from their patterns, you and they both will be stuck on the earth's density. Now the earth is shifting to a newer dimension called fifth dimension, and the humans who are matching with it, the higher vibrations, may also move to this new dimension. But the humans who are not matching with these high vibes, irrespective of their age, will have to leave the planet. That may increase more pain and finally must join their ancestors back in fourth dimension. This may increase the lack of opportunity to rebirth on earth and heal the bloodline from all the trauma and suffering. But the happy news is that humanity has an open choice to make changes in their life to heal, stay, and experience longer on earth. Once humanity starts to heal, their ancestors will also start to heal and can get free from fortune. So along with us, our ancestors can also get experience of fifth dimension on the new earth, or else they will get lost as a soul, and to find them back we have another process. Therefore, your ancestors are looking for your help for the freedom. I hope I have explained you their situation exactly. Would you like to give them your support by healing yourself? The choice is yours, but choose wisely. Do not forget to share and subscribe this channel, this video, as your support will help this information to reach to many others who may use this to help their ancestors. So take care and see you until my next video. Goodbye.